Greetings everyone and welcome to the Lines and Tarot. Yeah, today we're going to be finally getting to that Taeyong reading. So if you're new or if you're old, Cubs, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the Lion's Den. So I'm going to be starting this reading on Taeyong, and how we usually do, if you're new here, we start off with the Caroline Mays archetype cards, and I get a general, I do a reading on their personality, pull some cards to see what type of person are they like. Now, be forewarned, I do not control whether these cards come up upright or reverse, okay? If they come up in reverse, they have a negative trait which is supposed to be read about them. If it's upright, it's a positive trait. Unless I'm hearing there's a specific situation for the trait, I'm not going to, I'm just going to read it as it comes out. So if you see a lot of negative traits for your idol or your special, I don't know, celebrity or whatever, and you don't want to hear about those traits, go ahead and feel free to skip past the personality reading. Alright, so let's just jump into it. We're going to see what comes out for Taeyong. I keep feeling like I did Taeyong, but I guess not. Okay, so we're going to see Taeyong step into the den. Oh, that's because I did a Do-young and Taeyong ship reading for Patreon. I think it's on my YouTube channel too, so you guys check it out if you're interested. I'll probably link it below if that's, your thing. Okay, Taeyong, what are your most dominant personality traits? What are they, sir? What are they? One, two, three. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I usually try to go for 6. My eyes were closed while I was shuffling, so I actually didn't notice that many came out. But we're going to read them since they're out. Okay. So, for me, cards that are on their sides, I just read them as they have both the positive and negative attributes of that. So I'm going to leave those on its side. Over here. Okay. So what we have engineer. It says ability to give creative energy. My hands are dry. Hold on, y'all. I hate when I wash my hands and then they get really dry. Did my lotion move? I'm sorry, that just aggravated me. So we have engineer. It says ability to give creative energy and practical expression, talent for designing resolution to a common dilemma. Now, I was definitely seeing the ability to give creative energy and practical expression. And with that, more so, I was actually seeing performance-wise, just being, when I saw expression, I was just seeing Taeyong performing and his facial expressions and his dynamic on stage. We have seeker. It says thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Taeyong is somebody who does seem to look deeper into things, or at least attempt to look deeper into things. So even if, he's done something wrong, there is a part where he tries to explore the rights and wrongs of his actions, or just things that are around him, or experiences that he has, or somebody else's actions. He seems to be someone who will dive deeper into, well, what's going on, and, why are things the way they are. We have priest, facilitates and spiritual condiments, serves commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So with priest, it's almost like for him, he may have I don't know if he's religious. You guys would have to tell me. I'm actually feeling like this has something to do with the kink as well. Y'all gonna have to tell me about some of his lyrics. Does this have to do with the kink as well? Has he said something weird when it comes to like he may be one of those people that like church girls. I don't know why I was getting something kinky with this. Like but does he have a religion? Does he have a religion? There are two sides to this, actually. There's two sides to this, but I'm not going to get into detail with that. But yeah, he does. I don't know if he has a religion or if he has a specific belief, but he does seem to be opening doors to be able to learn more about things spiritually, opening doors to be more aware about certain things. But yeah. Next, we have Avenger. I'm trying to go through these quick because we have a few cards. Avenger we have in reverse, and it says resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So definitely Taeyong is someone who is very physically aggressive, possibly someone who will physically fight people a lot. So there's that. You know, you guys let me know. Fill me in on all this information with Taeyong. You know, does he fight the members physically? From what I've seen and from what I've read on before, I know some stuff, but you know, I want to know what you guys have seen as people who watch NCT. Rebel rejects legitimate authority out of anger and out of peer pressure or fashion. So he seems to be, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, a very aggressive and potentially violent person. Definitely someone who will physically lay hands on people. Someone who I am getting actually the bully with the with this even talking about rebels out of peer pressure, rejects a legitimate authority out of anger. So yeah, he could be someone who very easily gives in to, you know, the peer pressure and could potentially cause harm because, you know, people are telling him that he should. We have Hedonist in shadow. It says pursues the pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expenses of others. Now, again, all of this makes sense to people who've gotten, you know, more private readings on him, where, you know, I don't really hold back on what I'm seeing. But y'all tell me in the comments what y'all see about Taeyong. That's what I want to know. Y'all tell me in the comments. Let me see if this makes it better or worse. No, that is much darker. Y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all see when it comes to Taeyong. I mean, there is plenty of room for growth, but there are these bad habits that he has that are really, really sticking. So these cards are the ones that came out on their side. I believe they were like this. Yeah. So I'm just going to read them both in the positive and negative. So on the positive of visionary and prostitute, we have capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without the regard of personal gain. So if he feels like something is going to happen a certain way, or like, let's say he just feels like, you know, we're going to get big, we're going to do this. He has no problem with saying with confidence what he feels and how he feels things are going to turn out. Regardless of what people has to say, Taeyong is definitely someone who will, you know, proclaim, and I feel like it's specifically proclaim greatness for them. We have prostitute in the light. We're going to read the light, then the negative. It says, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So in that term, it could just be like, you know, finding other ways to get by without having to use your body physically. In the shadow aspects of the cards, visionary, it says selling the insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. So there could be a form of embellishing of things that he thinks are going to happen, or, you know, things that he wants to happen, or maybe if he's heard good news from somebody, he could embellish things a little bit. Or even only tell people who he finds close instead of telling everybody, or letting only the people that are close to him in on something that could benefit them instead of letting everyone know. So he has both the positive and negative traits of this. Sometimes he can be open to everyone. Other times he can be, you know, very closed off and only tell a few people that he personally wants to succeed about certain information. The negative attribute of prostitute is places material consideration and security above self-empowerment. So, you know, he has, long story short, he has moments of selling out, which is kind of what both of them are kind of saying, selling to the highest bidder. Both of these are saying that Taeyong has tendencies to be a sellout. So yeah, we're pretty even, honestly, on positive and negative traits. We're pretty even if you think about it. We have 3 positive, 3 negative, 2 on their side. So both positive and negative. We're even. We're split even. 5 and 5. It doesn't matter about the numbers though. It's really the characteristics. But yeah, Taeyong seems like he seems like a very talented person, but he has these issues with anger, and needing to be in control that he really needs to work on, because these can harm himself. These are definitely harm others. It is something that seems to pop up in his personality traits a lot, or in his readings with other members a lot. So there's that. I'm gonna leave that alone because we've been through this and other readings before, and lives and stuff. So I'm not really gonna harp on it. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. And what do I want to do next for Taeyong? Let's just do let's do the energy around Taeyong. I'm a little messed up. Oh, the lid fell off. Oh well. Okay, wow, okay. Thirst, craving, compulsion, and obsession, and then we have hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and wish. It seems like he seems to be like very determined to get someplace. Like he's super determined. Resurrection, reprise, recovery, comeback. Okay, so this is about the comeback that they just had, and he is desperately striving for success. That's kind of where he is at energetically. Excuse me, but yeah, he is desperately trying and hoping that they are truly successful with this comeback. I mean, like I don't know. It's almost like he doesn't really believe that they are. So I know they're doing big numbers right now, but Taeyong doesn't really seem like he's like, that is irrelevant to him. Like I guess he doesn't have faith in the numbers. He's like, or he doesn't care. It's something deeper that he's thirsting after. And he's like, he's looking for a bigger form of success. They just performed on the Today Show, I think. But yeah, he's looking for a bigger, more deeper form of success. I want to see what's on the bottom of this deck. Sorry. Faith, trust, unwavering confidence. Yeah. So he's looking for a deeper form of success. He is hell-bent on reaching a point where he truly can feel like this is because of us. Like this is because of our hard work. He doesn't feel like he's at that level yet. So he's still pushing and thriving for that. Yeah, he's going, boy. He's like, he's determined. He's determined to grow. Okay. You know, I should have asked if there were any questions for Taeyong. Okay, so what do I want to do next? I'm just going to close this one out because I don't really have much really to ask him. So I'm going to go ahead and do what's the next biggest thing to happen in his career. Maybe that'll have something juicier. I'm going to use a female's deck, more feminine deck, because this is just the one I wanted to use. And I want to see what's the next biggest thing to happen in Taeyong's life or career publicly. I mean, or privately if it's more juicy, but okay. I feel like Taeyong is kind of stressing out about their lack of finance. I feel like Taeyong feels like that they're giving away more of their money than they're actually earning. Like they're working very hard and they're getting a lot of money and they have to give it back. And they give back so much more than they actually end up earning in the long run. And so we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like, and it says everything is fine. Now, usually when this Ten of Swords is in reverse, to me, it's like more so there's something you did to yourself. So there's something that goes wrong that happened because of you. We have the Hangman. The Hangman is here. It's like almost saying that whatever is happening or will happen, he can't really do anything about it. He has no choice. As I was going to say, he has no choice. We have Two of Wands. He has no choice. He has no choice in the matter. It's just whatever happens, he's just going to have to wait till it blows over. May happen while he's overseas. I don't think they can even go overseas right now. Yeah, this seems like somebody, like a sort of betrayal. I don't know if he may have the same scandal that he always has come up for him. I don't know if it's going to be like the same scandal, you know, somebody else, oh, he bullied me. I'm not making light of that at all, but like it's been happening back and back and back again. And that doesn't mean that it never happened. But it's just like, I wonder if it's going to be the same thing. Okay, so regardless of what happens with Taeyong and his scandals, even with this King of Pentacles, I knew it. He's not going to lose his career. Even with this star here, he's not going to lose his career. He may lose job opportunities and money, and that's probably why he feels like he's giving out more money than he's earning. And I don't know, this could be somebody who he has dealt with in the past, who he's constantly shifting money to, because he either doesn't want anything getting out, or maybe maybe this is someone who whose stuff has already gotten out, so now he's constantly paying them. But it's like, he's not, I feel like spiritually he's not happy. Like he's not whole. He doesn't feel happy. Ooh, let me actually, I don't know, YouTube maybe feel a type of way about that card, but that's the stuff. This is a star card. It's a little bit of nudity in that one. So, yeah, so I could probably blur it out, but I don't think that's going to affect his celebrity life. I think I've read on him and did this before. I feel like I said the same exact thing before. And it happened. But it's still the same thing. It's like, you know, at max, Taeyong will probably lose some money. At max. Like, he'll probably lose some deals. Especially if it comes out after or with the whole Mina situation. If rumors about Taeyong spur up with the whole Mina situation that's going on right now or around that time, then it could cause some trouble with Taeyong performing with Super M. That's probably where the Six of Swords is coming through. So it could be problems with him performing in Super M. So yeah, this could be like the Six of Swords could also represent the overseas group, the American group, or however, you know, he wants to promote them. And the Five of Swords could almost be like a betrayal, because you know, a betrayal of their careers because of his past. Yeah, he may lose some opportunities. That's about as big as we're going to go for Taeyong anytime soon. It's just, he's not going to stop being a star. He's not going to stop being a star. I don't think there's anything you can do to stop him. Maybe if Hanso, he gets loose and somehow has dirt on him, maybe. But past that, I don't see anything actually making him not be a star. At max, you can also have a massive part of the fan base being a bit disappointed in him, like really disappointed in him. Maybe he can maybe be in the basement for 2 months, but it's just not that big, because he's going to still be a celebrity no matter what. He's still going to, in the long run, make that coin. So, you know, he may have to pay off some people. Mr. King of Pentacles is probably going to have to dish out that money here and there. But, yeah. Well, if you want readings like this earlier, and if you want them in bulk, please consider following my Patreon or joining the memberships down below. That would really help your girl out. Or you can really help out by leaving a thumbs up button if you like that I did a Taeyong reading. Leave a comment section. Let me know, like, what about this resonates with you? What is going on with Taeyong right now? Like, if more stuff comes out about him and more people, will you still stand by his side, or what are your thoughts? But yeah, that's what I have for him. I want to thank all my lovely Patreons. You guys are literally the reason why I can keep posting and posting so many videos. Thank you so much for supporting me and helping me upgrade my equipment so I can post so many videos. I truly appreciate and love you all. And I will see you Cubs next time in the next video. Bye.